Hello, welcome to World Fact Finder. In this episode, we will discuss 50 intriguing facts you haven't heard before. Are you ready? Let's get started. Number 1. Employee skips work for years. A building supervisor in Spain skipped work for 6 years while still being paid. Only in 2010, when he was about to receive recognition for his hard work, did they discover his absence. Number 2. Actor Russell Crowe turned down an offer to play Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which included 10% of the back-end grosses, about $100 million. He felt Warner Brothers had forced Peter Jackson to make the offer, and Jackson had someone else in mind. Crowe believed Jackson should hire who he wanted. Number 3. During the first 6 months, most newborns cry for 45 minutes to 2 hours every day because crying is their only way to communicate. Number 4. A legally blind man named Tim Doucette had his eye lenses removed. Since then, he has been able to see celestial objects normally invisible to the naked eye. He now has his own observatory in Nova Scotia. Number 5. In an early version of his dictionary, Noah Webster defined cat with the entry: "The domestic cat needs no description. It is a deceitful animal, and when enraged, extremely spiteful." Number 6. Australian survives wildfire dive. In 2011, an Australian man survived a wildfire by scuba diving into his friend's pool while the fire raged around him. Number 7. There are over 1,000 homes in Edinburgh, Scotland, as of November 2023, that nobody has lived in for over 10 years. The most common reason is for a reclusive homeowner to pass away without anyone realizing they inherited the property. Number 8. In 2015, Devon Staples, who used to work at Disney World dressing up as Gaston and Goofy, died instantly after attempting to launch a firework off his head while celebrating the 4th of July with his friends. Number 9. April Burrell, a woman who had been catatonic for 20 years due to mental illness, didn't undergo an autoimmune disease test until a doctor who had initially admitted her in 2000 saw her again in 2007-2020. This led to her lupus diagnosis and treatment, after which she woke up. Number 10. 5th century Chinese princess Liu Chuyu of the Song dynasty complained to her brother that it wasn't fair that he had concubines while she only had a husband. He agreed and gave her a harem of 30 men. Number 11. Dutch sperm donor banned. In 2023, a Dutch court ordered Jonathan M., a 41-year-old man who judges said had fathered between 550 and 600 children, to stop donating sperm. The court considered it sufficiently plausible that the children had or could have negative psychosocial consequences, including problems with identity and fears of incest. Number 12. When Domino's Pizza entered the Italian market in 2015, the company had an ambitious plan to open 880 outlets across the country by 2030. However, it only managed to open 29 branches, all of which closed by 2022. Number 13. In 1920, Jack Kelly, father of Grace Kelly and a self-made millionaire, was banned from the Henley Regatta, a prestigious rowing event in England, under the pretext that he was not a gentleman, due to having worked as a manual laborer. He then went on to beat the Henley champion at the Olympics and sent the King of England a note saying simply, "Greetings from a bricklayer." Number 14. The FDA does not recognize Dr. Pepper as a cola, root beer, or fruit-flavored soft drink. Instead, Dr. Pepper belongs to a category of its own called pepper soda, named after the brand. Number 15. Alcohol was legal in Saudi Arabia until 1952, when the Saudi king's son shot and killed a British diplomat while drunk. Number 16. U.S. college enrollment decline. In the past decade, as of February 2024, total U.S. college enrollment has dropped by nearly 1.5 million students, or about 7.4%. Number 17. The bodies of Tibetan monks who die in deep meditation do not show the normal signs of death, and they do not decompose for weeks after death. This phenomenon is referred to as tukdam. Number 18. Steve Jobs hated the Android OS so much that he was willing to spend billions to destroy it, believing it to be a stolen product. Number 19. In 2015, police arrested a Louisiana man for drunkenly riding a horse on a highway. When detained, he said, "The horse knows the way home," and the sheriff concluded it did not constitute a DUI. Number 20. On November 6, 2000, the DEA made the largest LSD manufacturing bust in history. Shutting down the lab network halted an estimated 95% of the worldwide supply. Number 21. Ozempic use in U.S. As of May 2024, 1 in 8 adults in the United States has taken Ozempic or another GLP-1 drug. Ozempic is a medication for type 2 diabetes that helps regulate blood sugar levels and can also aid in weight loss. Number 22. When Fox refused to pay for Deadpool screenwriters Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick to be on set every day during filming, Ryan Reynolds paid with his own money to ensure they were there to keep the project on track and maintain the original creative team. Number 23. Paul Roger Champagne was Winston Churchill's favorite wine, with an estimated 42,000 bottles consumed during his lifetime. Paul Roger placed black-bordered labels on all their bottles in his honor when he died in 1965. Number 24. A Pokémon card with the move Birthday Surprise, which dealt more damage if it was the player's birthday, was banned from competitive play to prevent people from faking their date of birth to cheat. Number 25. Polar explorers used to treat snow blindness by dripping cocaine into their eyes. Number 26. Bob the Builder in Japan. Bob the Builder was altered for Japanese children so they wouldn't confuse him for a Yakuza member. Number 27. During the Gulf War, an American F-15 dropped a bomb through an enemy helicopter that was attacking friendly forces. Number 28. Sidney Lewis was 12 years old when he enlisted to fight in World War I, after lying about his age. He fought in the Battle of the Somme at age 13, before his mother revealed his true age and brought him back home. Number 29. The city of Los Angeles pays more for parking enforcement and writing tickets than the parking tickets themselves generate in revenue for the city. Number 30. In 2016, a Delaware teen named Cindy Redmond developed hyperacusis after an air horn was blasted near her ear. Her type of hyperacusis makes her so sensitive to sound that it hurts, causing her to drop out of school because the voices of teachers were too painful. She also needs special noise-canceling headphones while outside. Number 31. Colosseum's medieval inhabitants. In medieval Rome, the Colosseum housed hundreds of people living inside its walls, rented out by a nearby convent that maintained the ruins. It had a network of sewage pipes, horse stables, and people even built new walls for their homes. Number 32. Blackjack has a house advantage of only around 1 to 2% for skilled players and up to 20% for unskilled players. On the other hand, craps has a house advantage of less than 1% for skilled players and up to around 16% for unskilled players. Number 33. A Serbian vodka, at 88% alcohol, comes with 13 health warnings, including one in Braille. Number 34. A scientific journal first rejected Peter Higgs's original paper, predicting the existence of the Higgs boson as having no obvious relevance to physics. Number 35. The average American buys 53 new pieces of clothing each year. Number 36. Kubrick's cut Shining scene. A week into the general run of the movie The Shining, Kubrick cut a scene at the end that took place in a hospital, where it was explained that Jack's body couldn't be found. The projectionists physically cut the scene out of print and sent it back to the studio. Number 37. In 1969, North Korea shot down a U.S. surveillance aircraft over the Sea of Japan, killing all 31 on board. The U.S. did not retaliate at all. Number 38. Drinking heavy water and alcohol together cancels out vertigo. If not heavy water, then glycerol works too. Number 39. China does not recognize international time zones within its borders. The entire country uses China Standard Time, which is aligned with Beijing time. Number 40. On April 6, 1994, the presidents of Rwanda and Burundi were both assassinated when their plane was shot down. In Burundi, it was seen as a tragic accident, with their president in the wrong place at the wrong time. In Rwanda, it set in motion the Rwandan genocide. Number 41. WWI anti-German language. When America joined World War I, they set about purging their language of German words. They rechristened sauerkraut as Liberty cabbage, hamburger as Liberty steak, and German measles as Liberty measles. Number 42. Eunuchs assassinated Han official He Jin in 189 AD, prompting furious troops led by Yuan Shao and Yuan Shu to set the palace on fire, slaughtering any males without facial hair. Young men had to expose themselves to prevent misidentification as eunuchs and subsequent death. Number 43. Scarlett Johansson ultimately didn't get the lead role in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo because director David Fincher thought she could provoke enough lust to distract the audience from the film itself. Number 44. In 2015, Polish soccer player Robert Lewandowski substituted into a Bundesliga game and scored 5 goals in less than 9 minutes, breaking 4 Guinness World Records in the process. Number 45. Photographer Ralph Morse took the pictures of Einstein's office right after his death, using a bottle of scotch as a bribe to get into the room. Number 46. Joan of Arc retrial. 25 years after her burning at the stake, a retrial declared Joan of Arc innocent of heresy. Number 47. In 2021, the King Abdulaziz Camel Festival in Saudi Arabia disqualified over 40 camels from a beauty contest for receiving Botox injections. Number 48. On James Cameron's third dive to the Titanic, he and his pilot had a near-death experience. They encountered a sandstorm on the ocean floor and became temporarily stuck there with a low power supply and few batteries. It took them 3 attempts from the bottom to rise above 25 meters and surface 5 hours later. Number 49. Turtles and tortoises have nerve endings in their shells. They can sense your touch on their shells and experience pain when something damages their shells. Number 50. After ABC executives and producers encouraged Margaret Cho to go on a crash diet, while filming her TV series All American Girl in 1994, she lost 30 pounds in 2 weeks. This resulted in her being hospitalized for kidney failure, which led to major health issues that persisted for years after the show. Thanks for watching. Like and comment if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss the next interesting facts. See you in our next video.